everybody and welcome back to Red Devils TV. Now in today's video I'm going to talk about a controversial topic, which is the effect Alex Ferguson had on fans. Now Alex Ferguson is probably going to be known as the greatest manager who ever lived. He brought United many historic memories. He left his footprint in our club's history, and he led us to many memorable nights such as the treble, many league titles, many cup wins, etc. He was absolutely incredible. But my issue with Alex Ferguson is that I don't remember it. I wasn't around enough to see the Alex Ferguson era. Now, I will never ever shy what Alex Ferguson did. He was incredible. But what I see a lot of fans get caught up in is bringing up the past. Likes of how what we used to be. You Roy Keanes, you Paul Scholes, you Eric Cantonas, you Gary Nevilles, you David Beckhams. The list goes on. Your Alex Fergusons, right? That is the past now. United are currently shit, okay? This team is the worst team we've ever had, from what I'm told. My granddad tells me all the time that this is probably one of the worst United sides he's ever seen, and he's in his 70s. So he's seen United go down. He was actually there at the match in '99 when we won the treble at the Champions League final. My mum and him talk about it all the time, and jealous because that would have been an incredible thing to watch. But again, I wasn't born. So I can say as a youth fan that I never got to experience the great days of Fergie. I got to experience Fergie in his last 5 years, but again, I was still very young when Alex Ferguson left the club. And I just need to say about how Alex Ferguson has affected a lot of fans' expectations, reality, and attitude towards football. Because a lot of fans I see on social media, when I bump into them in the pub, when I bump into them at matches, they all seem to say the same thing about how, oh, we need Alex Ferguson back, we need the Fergie days back, we need players like Roy Keane, Paul Scholes, David Beckham. And yet that is true. We need players with winning mentality, and that's very true. But as United fans, we were spoiled. We won everything that is possible, okay? But we need to now look at the present and focus that United are right now. We'll never get a team the way we did. The team that won the treble. We'll never get the team of Rooney, Tevez and Ronaldo in 2008. We'll never get that back, okay? Now, you've got City and Liverpool succeeding right now. And I believe we've got the right man, Ten Hag, as manager. But you've also got a lot of things to do as well. We've got a lot of things to do. United need to start listening to Ten Hag, whether it's the board to get him the right players, whether it's the actual players to understand his tactics. And anything that's happened before Ten Hag joined this club needs to be wiped the slate clean. And I mean that by certain contracts, because certain players have to play a certain minutes in their contracts. And I just think that this favourites FC that we see so much of with players who don't deserve to play get played, and that's what's costing us games. So the whole toxic environment of Manchester United needs to stop, and that's how United will succeed again, because we need to stop playing crap players. We need to start letting Ten Hag do what he wants as manager, because Alex Ferguson never had them limitations. He got to play whoever he wanted, he got to drop whoever he wanted. He was the boss. But now there's no respect. The manager gets stabbed in the back. He gets left in the dark. Certain players go behind his back and talk to the board members above him. And it's not on, in my opinion. Okay? So I just think that the whole Alex Ferguson effect, as much as he's a legend, and I'll hold my hands up, he created our club many memories. But United fans need to focus on now. We need to focus that right now, we're 20th place, we're bottom of the league, 0 points, with a -5 goal difference, and we play Liverpool on Monday. I'm very nervous for that game, but tomorrow I'm going to make my prediction for the game, and then following the weekend, whenever Ten Hag's press conference comes out, I'm going to do a press conference reaction to it. So I'm going to watch the press conference and let you know my thoughts on what Ten Hag said in a short term. And yeah, I just think that I'm very scared for Monday. But you never know. This United team's capable of anything. We're capable of losing to Brighton and Bournemouth, but then beating Liverpool. We're that unpredictable. So I'm just praying that United fans stick with Ten Hag, because Fergie, when he came from Aberdeen, we had tough days with Fergie as well. We had tough days with Fergie, and as people know, that Fergie lost his first game of the season, and it took him a while to build what he wanted to build. So, at the end of the day, Manchester United are spoiled as a club, okay? We have crap owners, but hopefully Sir Ratcliffe will buy our club, as he's supposed to be a United fan, and hopefully rebuild this club and doesn't focus on the dividends, doesn't focus on employing his mates, and he gets actual proper football people in. And I'm just hoping that this is United's way to step up now as a football club. We need the Glazers out, 100%. Sorry about that, I just had a camera issue. But no, where were we? The Glazers, right? The Glazers need to go, 100%. Now, I would like to hear people who want the Glazers in, because, and I've spoke to a few fans who do say, oh, I don't see the issues with the Glazers, etc, etc. And I want to hear their opinions on it, because I really can't grasp that mentality of why you'd want the Glazers in. I get they've given us money over the last few years, but they've spent it really badly. We've spent $1 billion over the last 8 years, I think it is, something like that, something stupid like that. And I'm not being funny, but this summer, they haven't proved that at all. Normally, they've given previous managers about 150 plus million when they're in the Europa League, and we're in the Europa League this season, because what United normally do is, when we're in the Champions League, give you around 120 million to spend, but then when we're in the Europa League, give you about 150 million plus to spend, plus net. So obviously they care more when they're in the Europa League, because they want to get back into the Champions League. But this is what I also don't understand about the Glazers. They give us more money when we're not in the Champions League, but give us less money when we're in the Champions League. And I've never understood this. If they gave each manager 200 million plus a year, then United would probably be competing right now. But again, maybe we wouldn't be. Maybe we'd be in a worse position, because we'd have bought another Harry Maguire for all we know. But United just spend the money poorly. And like I said, the Glazers are rotten. The Glazers are rotten, and they employ their mates. It's mates rates. They employ their banking friends who don't know anything about the sport, and they're very good marketing wise. That's a fact. But the football side, they have no clue whatsoever, and it's embarrassing. But like I said, the Glazers need to go 100%, and I'm hoping Sir Jim Ratcliffe does buy the club, because he is a Manchester United fan. He does seem to be a competent owner, and the fans are already chanting Glazers out. There was a protest this morning, and yeah, we need a owner like Chelsea, like Manchester City, like PSG, competent owners who want to win and succeed. And I believe that if Sir Jim Ratcliffe did buy the club, he would probably wipe the board clean and get proper football people in and get his business side in. So the business side handle the business, the promotions, the new shirts, everything. But then the football people get the proper scouts, get the proper coaches, and that's the right step for Manchester United at the moment. The players that we're currently stuck with, we might be seeing these players for the next 5 years, and it's really hard to say that, to be honest, because most of these players who are still here are dreadful and don't deserve to be at this club. But like I said before, Manchester United need to wipe the slate clean for Ten Hag. So all these favourite players who have clauses in the contract where they have to play a certain amount of minutes, that needs to stop. This manager needs to be able to manage. He needs to be able to build the team his way, no matter who it is, whether it's Harry Maguire for 80 million out of the team, whether it's Marcus Rashford, the golden boy of Manchester United, needs to go. Even if you have to play Phil Jones over Harry Maguire at the moment, it doesn't matter. All United want is to see good football and United winning again. That's what United fans want, as well as the Glazers out. Now, of course, we're spoiled fans, so we want so much, we demand for so much because we were great in the previous days. But you don't have to live the Fergie days to understand things need to change. But that's my take on today's video. The Fergie effect, I have gone quite off scale a little bit, but I hope you understand my opinion on Fergie. He gave us great memories, things that probably will never happen in this sport again. Who knows? But we can say that as Manchester United fans, we are lucky to have experienced it or get told stories about it, because it's an honour to be a Manchester United fan. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on Fergie and the effect he left, the effect that he's made us spoil, whether you disagree, etc. I'd love to hear your comments down below. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.